Now to the local side of the district, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser, lawmakers and many sports fans in D.C. want to bring the Commanders football team back to the district. Well, they got some real encouragement. The House passed the RFK revitalization bill that paves the way for the city to redevelop the 174-acre site, which currently has sports fields, parking lots, and a decaying stadium. But not everyone is on board with building a stadium. Ebony Payne is the ANC commissioner for the Kingman Park area. She's also running for city council in Ward 7. Ebony, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so what is it like to live in the Kingman Park area right next to the dilapidated stadium, this area around RFK, and what do you want to see change?
Well, it's been very quiet for the past couple of decades, and I think that the community has really gotten used to that sense of quietness since the team has been gone. And so people are ready to see new development and economic growth there. They're ready to see the old stadium come down. It is very rusty looking. So people are tired of that. But there's a disagreement about what kind of economic development we want to bring. And we did polling last year during the summer to get a sense of what community members were feeling. And we found that 70% of the communities around the stadium are strongly opposed to bringing a new stadium back.
And there are sports fields there now, and I believe, folks, there's a skate park there as well. People are enjoying at least some of what's there now. Is the idea to build up more of that?
Yes, so the community has really led on activating the surface parking lots that were formerly used for tailgating, which is one of the main sticking points. People really don't want to see a sea of surface parking lots. And so there's 27 acres of converted parking lot space that are used for the fields at RFK. And we have about 100,000 kids every year that play on those fields, lots of adults, sports leagues as well. And so we haven't gotten a firm commitment from city officials that those will stay. And so usually when I talk to people, they're usually unaware that those fields are temporary. And then, as you mentioned, we do have a skate park. I met with some skateboarders. The skate park is located right in front of Eastern High School. And the kids are very, very passionate about how the skate park has literally saved their lives. It keeps them out of trouble. It helps them stay away from gun violence and reduce youth violence. And I actually met them when the mayor came to speak to the community. They showed up on a Wednesday night. And I thought that they were there to talk about wanting the football team to come back, but they were actually there and submitted a question about what was going to happen to the future of their skate park. So they really want to see that skate park stay because it specifically helps them stay out of trouble.
She may not have mentioned it at the time, but Mayor Muriel Bowser is definitely interested in trying to recruit the Commanders back to the district. She's made that pretty clear, but she's going to need the council's help to be able to do it. This legislation does not allow federal dollars to be spent on building a stadium. That would have to be local D.C. dollars, and Chairman Phil Mendelson is not necessarily the most interested in bringing the Commanders back to the district. So what's next?
So I think it's really important, even for people who don't live around the stadium and they might not be directly impacted, to realize that every dollar that we spend in DC taxpayer money on a stadium is money that's not going to our schools and our teachers and our students and other social programs that we need and rely on. So it very much has a direct impact on everybody in the city. And so I want to see us investing our public dollars into our kids.
All right, Ebony Payne, well, thank you so much for joining us and taking the time to be here on a Sunday morning.
Thank you for having me.